right, so y'all ready to check out these TikTok beggars? Huh? All right, here we go.
Absolutely no limit to the things TikTokers do for a few seconds of fame. Today, we'll look at some of the worst trends on TikTok, starting from the lighter trends to ones that are just horrible. I'm Visual Venture, and I hope you guys like my new setup, the ice cream licking challenge. In June 2019, something happened in a Walmart in Lufkin, Texas that started one of the most disgusting trends on TikTok. A woman and her boyfriend were walking through the store
I
when they
remember
stopped
this.
by the freezer. As the lady stared at the shelves of ice cream in the freezer, she got a brilliant idea. She grabbed a tube of Bluebell's ice cream, removed the lid, and licked the top of the ice cream. Then while giggling, she put it back as if nothing happened. Messing with the ice cream was already stupid, but what they did
Okay, I was pissed off when I first saw this back, what did they say, 2020, 2021? I was pissed off when it hit the internet. Those feelings are starting to come back a little bit because I don't know why you would do this. It's not funny. It's not cute. It's unsanitary. It's out of pocket, man.
next was even more dumb. Her boyfriend, who had recorded her act, uploaded the video onto social media. It instantly blew up, raking in over 12 million views in
so
just
stupid.
1 week.
When you pick up some ice cream at the store, you're gonna think twice about this after you see this video. It's going crazy online right now.
What kind of psychopathic behavior is this? Wrote one person. I'm disgusted. This should be a criminal charge, posted another.
Unfortunately, the Lufkin Walmart didn't know which specific container she tampered with, so they threw away all their ice cream. Walmart was upset, but no one was more upset than Bluebell, the ice cream company.
I bet.
Bluebell asked the police to find the woman and bring her to justice. They planned to charge her with food tampering, which could mean up to 20 years behind bars. Surprisingly, some people didn't see her actions as wrong. Instead, they were inspired to copy her.
All right, see this. This is one of the downsides to social media. At the end of the day, social media is just a platform that you utilize to entertain, consume information, educational stuff. We know that. But the people that I guess they don't add any real value to the platform and they copy what other people do, whether it's ethical or not, that's when I don't know, man. That's when I just think it's too much. It's way too much, man. I feel like I'm one of the OGs when it comes to content creation at this point. I've been in this 10 years. There was a time where like people really enjoyed to create dope shit. Like there were still some people that popped off on World Star Hip Hop and those other outlets, and they would do the most outlandish shit you could think of. But it wasn't everybody though. Like it was a very specific group. The TikTokification of social media is really when this stuff popped off. I got a love-hate relationship with TikTok. Even though I'm using the platform right now, it is what it is. I just don't agree with this, man.
There's a new concern, copycats.
The following
shit, I
week,
can't even
many
see my chat.
TikTokers recorded themselves tampering with ice cream in stores and posted the videos to TikTok. They called it the Ice Cream Licking Challenge. This challenge was as unhygienic as it was ridiculous. But you know what else is ridiculous? Using a default browser that is slow and boring. If you're still using Chrome, Edge, or Safari, you're missing out. Meet Opera GX. So I know a lot of people personally
I don't
sidebar.
want
You
to
can even change-
use
You just go
Opera
to browser.
GX.
This is why
I don't want to
them
use it.
for sponsoring
Okay.
this video. Unlike other TikTok challenges that only affected the person doing it, this trend made the general public uncomfortable.
I agree.
never be at peace buying ice cream. That's how I feel. This is why I don't have faith in humanity anymore.
As more videos popped up on the internet, people
Lick
got really
ice
worried.
cream.
Social media users called for stricter punishments and more security in stores to stop the trend. Photographs of locked ice cream freezers at grocery stores circulated.
Okay, like why did it have to get to this point? That's all I'm saying. It should be a time when we knew better. Why are people doing this? I guess for literal views. I remember when there was a time where people didn't just do shit to try to go viral. Like they did things because, like, if you're gonna be an asshole, you're gonna be an asshole regardless. So I would imagine you would still do things like this. But people didn't want to be known for outlandish occurrences like this. You know what I mean? It was a time where people were a lot more chill and reserved. Now, clout is a hell of a drug. Clout beats out money. People want that more than they want the money itself. And I don't even know how you monetize this because now you're enemy number one. Wait, what? That's the only reason a lot of people are on social media these days? For sure. Between those type of people, fake gurus, scammers, I see a lot of people in the red pill community. Who else? All the ratchet shit. It's just a lot. It's a lot.
On social media. A Walmart in Texas even hired a guard to watch over their ice cream freezer.
They're wasting their time having to guard ice cream when they could be like doing so much
I didn't know
more
it got
for the
this
community.
bad.
But while stores were busy protecting ice cream, the challenge spread to other products. On July 3rd, a different kind of ice cream challenge began. This time, it didn't involve ice cream. In a video posted on Twitter, someone swished mouthwash, spat it back into the bottle, and put it back on a store shelf. Within 48 hours, the post got over 14 million views. When the mouthwash video went viral, the cops realized they needed to act fast to stop this trend before it affected even more products. They had to start arresting people. Over the next couple of weeks, the authorities tracked down and arrested several.
All right, imagine it's your first time going to jail. And you're meeting people in the holding tank, you know what I mean? You out there introducing yourself. And somebody asks you what you in here for. Do you immediately tell the person the truth, or do you lie about it to make it seem like you're a little more, you're a little bit tougher than what you are? I'm not saying I went to jail for spitting in mouthwash. I'm just not saying it. I got 2 bodies. Leave me alone. I would be extremely embarrassed.
TikTokers for food tampering and criminal mischief. And it was easy because they recorded themselves committing the crime.
Stupid.
The things people do for fame. One of the culprits, D. Adrian Anderson, was sentenced to 30 days in jail and 2 years probation. What was ironic about D. Adrian's situation was that he actually even purchased the ice cream he tampered with. He even had the receipt to prove it. But that excuse couldn't save him from going to jail. He got charged with criminal mischief. The store had to replace all their ice cream.
Damn.
Eventually, TikTok and other social media platforms started taking down videos of people participating in this disgusting trend, and the challenge faded away. While this trend cost thousands in property loss, this next one plays with your mind. The orange peel test.
Your social security number, your credit cards, your passwords, your personal details might have already been leaked, and you don't even know it yet. That's why you need.
Let me see.
TikTok has many relationship challenges. However, one of the most controversial is known as the orange peel theory.
The orange peel theory test involves women asking their men for an orange, and in order to pass the test, the man must peel the orange before handing it back to her.
In another version of the test, women ask their man to peel an orange for them and watch how they respond.
They about to piss me off. They about to piss me off right now. Who made this up? And why was it a bright idea to recreate the shit? Just let it die.
If the guy peels the orange, it means he's willing to perform tiny acts of service, which is a sign that he truly loves his woman. But in case the partner refuses, it means that the relationship is doomed because he doesn't care about her. All right, so I get the whole love language thing, right? But the thing is, they take one act and they make it define the entire relationship. A few weeks after this trend began, a TikToker revealed that her ex broke up with her
due
over
to the
the
viral orange peel
She
theory.
told her boyfriend about the orange peel test, and he thought it was a dumb way to assess a relationship. She disagreed. It led to a big fight and he ended things with her. However, she wasn't heartbroken. In a video posted on TikTok, she said, "I would like someone who wants to peel an orange for me. I wouldn't."
I'm only saying this because I think it's more women in the chat than there are men. I have a question. Did you participate in this? Be honest. Don't lie to me. Did you participate in this? Was this your thing? And if so, how did the guy respond? Nope. I got faith. I got faith in you. Didn't know it was a challenge? No, because you wasn't near me. Like dead ass? Like why is it a thing, and why do you bring it to your partner? Like you almost creating this ultimatum out of something that doesn't even contextually make sense. Could somebody please make it make sense to me? And then she want to be all tough on the internet. She knows she messed up, but now she's in too deep to the point she can't go backwards. So now she got to double down on this. But you know what? I would like someone who wants to peel an orange for me. I wouldn't ask you to. I just like to know that you would. Is that too much to ask? He should have threw the orange at her head. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Ask you to. I'd just like to know that you would. Is that too much to ask? The video
threw
shocked viewers, making them
Threw it
wonder
right at her,
how something as
right
trivial
at the
as
forehead.
peeling an orange could end a relationship. But she wasn't the only one whose relationship ended because of this test. Another woman on Reddit, a 22-year-old, was so disappointed that her boyfriend failed the orange peel test that she broke up with him. She was at home with her boyfriend when she saw the theory on TikTok and decided to try it out. But she didn't have an orange, so she asked her boyfriend to tie her hair for her. Tying her hair was supposed to
Who is he
resemble the
supposed
act
to
of
be?
peeling an orange. She described his response in her Reddit post. I asked him to tie my hair up for me, and he looked at me and asked me why I couldn't do it. I asked him again, thinking it was just a fluke, but he told me I could do it since I was in the kitchen and he needed to relax, stating that he just got off work. After he refused, the lady
ma'am. Quickest way to start an argument. Just, you been tying up your hair for how long? Don't bother him. He's not with the shenanigans just getting off work. He's trying to come home. Maybe he want to burn one down. He might be looking forward to dinner or something. Maybe he just wants to go in the refrigerator, grab a beer, kick back on the couch, and let his thoughts just simmer in. Now he's derailed. I'll be livid, man. These people
decided to break up with him because
that's
he
an
failed the
unnecessary
test.
argument.
When she shared her story online, many people criticized her for throwing away her relationship because of a trend. She defended herself, saying, "I didn't mean to make it seem like I was testing him like a crazy girlfriend who sets up her boyfriend for failure. I simply used the theory to see what he would do and came to the realization that I was giving 90% and he was giving 30% into the relationship." As more women tried the test.
All right. Y'all heard it first. Because she didn't have an orange to give to him to peel, she substituted that for him tying her hair up. And then he didn't want to do it. He just wasn't for it. He was tired, just going to work. Now, all of a sudden, she's giving 90% in a relationship and he's only giving 30%. Is that even a way to garner that metric? How? They lucky it's noon. If it was anything before noon right now, it might be turned up. But I'm like, shh. We chilling right now.
Videos of men peeling or not peeling oranges for their partners got millions of views.
I really want an orange, but like I don't want to peel it for myself, you know?
No.
I really want it, but like I hate peeling.
We not doing that. We not signing up for that. No, sir. Let her peel her own orange. Sit back, relax. Hell, ask her for a piece of it after she's done peeling it. We are not supposed to contribute to this.
Buddy, go ahead and do her.
You're not gonna peel it for me?
No.
Do we have any?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Peeling it for you.
Okay.
The way this trend started was interesting. A TikTok
You're not
video
gonna peel
showed
your
an
own.
iMessage chat.
Yes. The issue was not peeling the orange. The issue is the peeling of the orange being a testament to like how you measure the relationship or how it's going. Those two things don't coincide. Peeling the orange has nothing to do with, I guess, like the undertone, if that makes sense.
Between exes who were reminiscing about their past. I miss when you would peel my oranges for me in the morning, the first message said. Did you learn how to do it yet? The ex replied, no, I still get juice all over and stab my nails too deep. The messages went viral on TikTok with people saying how thankful they were for having someone who still peels their oranges. TikTokers were taking this way too seriously. A relationship expert warned against the viral test, saying an entire intimate relationship can't be boiled down to what a person does or doesn't do with an orange.
This was my point. This was literally my point. It's gotten so bad that a relationship expert had to come out with a statement totally debunking this because it doesn't make sense. That's crazy.
And I obviously agree. Now,
People
this
are
next
weird.
trend was just straight up disrespect. The dancing on graves trend.
Oh no.
In February of 2021, YouTuber Pegasus saw a TikTok
We're not
challenge
playing
that
like
made
that.
him so mad he created an 8-minute YouTube video to rant about it.
Take off those sunglasses because you don't even deserve the shade, bro. You ain't cool, you ain't got swag. I don't know when you'll realize what you're doing is wrong and it's not funny at all.
The challenge was officially called Dancing on Graves. TikTokers would visit graveyards and
Well, you said my ex disliked when I didn't ask for help when I really needed it. Yeah, but you know, that's a different thing though, you know. Like, did he visually see you struggling with something and he's like, yo, why you not give it to me? Why you not giving it to me? That makes sense.
and film themselves dancing on top of or next to random people's gravestones. Some videos show teenagers doing choreographed routines while others just dance to pop music. No one knows who started the trend, but it quickly spread as more TikTokers started doing it too. Most people who watched Pegasus's video were just as annoyed as he was. They left comments like, "I feel embarrassed to be part of this generation. I hope they go to bed every night cringing at what they did." Imagine being at a funeral mourning the loss.
Why are we so slow? Does anybody have the answer? Here's the thing. Like, I get it. This would be out of pocket to just try to blame it on Gen Zers, because there are people out here that are a part of my age group and older that do shit like this. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and stop the Gen Z slander, because it's a little bit of everybody that's guilty. It's just, it makes no sense.
Of a loved one, and then out of nowhere a teenager starts doing the orange justice. And guess what? Adults were doing it too. In one video, 3 people including one adult danced at a cemetery.
So we have what I assume is a mom and her 2 kids. Mom is all dressed up, you know, boogieing on the tombstone, doing the Fortnite Boogie Down challenge.
There were many more videos of adults participating in this trend. People were pissed, but the trend kept going. A TikToker named Ben danced and sang on a grave implied to belong to the 36th President of the United States. The name on the tombstone was Johnson. Most viewers seeing the name assumed it was
You on Lyndon B. Johnson grave two-stepping? What do they call, what's the word? desecration? I think that's the word, right? That's the word. Please correct me if I did not say that right. I think it's desecration of a gravesite. And it's one of the presidents? My boy. I don't know why you out here playing with fire like that. Right? I learned it from my mama, but I never heard her say she doesn't need a man. No, that is good to hear. People lack empathy. I agree. Adriana, hey, to your point, I find it funny because, and this is just observation. I'm gonna say some people, not all, but a lot of them. The ones that lack empathy want you to have the utmost amount of sympathy for them. The ones that lack empathy out here begging like Keith Sweat for sympathy. I've just noticed this trend, even when certain people are emotionless and they get caught up, but then they try to bring you into their world and flip the script, and they want you to sympathize with them so they can potentially get out of trouble. It's interesting. People lack common sense and basic human decency. Oh, for sure.
Lyndon B. Johnson, the 36th President of the United States, and Ben's videos reached more than 9 million views on TikTok, except it wasn't the former president. Ben just found a headstone marked as Johnson and saw his opportunity for low-level internet fame. It's actually illegal in most places. YouTubers and social media influencers continued to speak out against the TikTok trend that TikTok started removing these videos and the trend ended. Now, with this next trend, we're going back to more property damage. The devious licks trend.
What if I told you that you can use Motion Array to improve your videos fast? For example, you can create a professional opener.
On September 1st, 2021, a strange video appeared on TikTok. It showed a teen stealing disposable masks from school. The video went viral quickly, gaining over 200,000 views in 1 week. The boy was excited about the success of his video. Little did he know it would trigger one of the worst trends on TikTok. When people watched the video of this kid stealing disposable masks, it inspired others to steal things from their schools. These young, immature, impressionable kids are falling for these selfish trends. This TikTok trend is called Devious Licks. It involves students stealing school property.
Do y'all remember this trend? I remember this one. Man, that's the thing. It's going back to the dark side of social media, because look at the terminology. Look at the labels. We have followers. And I don't want to sit here and sound like I'm a conspiracy theorist and shit. Like, I'm not diving into that and going down that rabbit hole. But like, I understand the term follower based on where it fits into the equation of the social media platform. But then you have people in real life that are not leaders, that are really fucking followers. Excuse my language, man. TikTok, don't flag me over here. No, but they are really followers. So you're taking something that's happening in the real world, that who you are, and now you're applying it to social media. And then you have this person, obviously, that follows trends and wants to fit in and wants the clout. That's the type of people we're dealing with. Yeah. Like, I don't think it's a coincidence, but like, at the same time, it doesn't mean that you're going to go out and you're just going to do whatever trend is popular just because you follow somebody. But I'm literally talking about those people that don't think for themselves. I don't know, like, they don't set the trends. They don't bring people into their world. They lose themselves in other people's worlds. That's literally who I'm talking about. Facebook used to call them connections or something. Yeah, you know, that's a little more mild in my opinion. Social media used to showcase everyone's uniqueness. Tumblr, MySpace, even the early stages of Instagram. Instagram was smooth to me, like 2015, 16. I'll say up until like 2018, it was smooth. Now, like, Instagram gives me a headache. It's one of the reasons I kind of slowed up posting on there too, because I don't feel it anymore. And this is way better in my opinion. Streaming, doing the YouTube thing, I enjoy this way more. Like, yeah, it's on a whole nother level. It's not even comparable.
And posting videos of it. It was called devious licks because according to my favorite dictionary, Urban Dictionary, a lick is a successful type of theft. Just 6 days later, another devious lick video appeared online. On September 6th, 2021, a TikToker shared a video with the text, "Only a month into school and got this absolute devious lick." In the video, he unzipped his backpack and showed a hand sanitizer dispenser from his school. This was only the second devious lick video, but it quickly went viral on TikTok, getting over 7 million views in 2 days. The trend gained more momentum over the next week as young TikTokers began posting similar videos showing off items they allegedly stole from school.
And these kids are apparently stealing anything.
You kids are special.
Even entire water fountains.
Trent's been expelled from school for riding his scooter after hours and stealing a handicap parking sign from...
Look, man, look. I want to give the kids some grace. But fam, if you getting in trouble for doing stupid shit like this, I just got to charge it to the game. You're a little slow. I want to give your parents some grace too, because obviously you're on social media. You're paying attention to what's popular, what's trending. And 9 times out of 10, the parents are out the loop. So they're just as surprised to see you doing the dumb shit that you're doing too. Facts. My high school blocked us. Wow. Stealing a water fountain is wicked. No, that's diabolical, yo. I wonder what he did with it. The other thing that's wild to me, it's not like these kids are using burner accounts. They're using their personal profiles where you can go in and verify their information, their email addresses, their phone numbers. 9 times out of 10, they probably got photos and videos of them on the profile. So it just makes it easy, man. It can all be avoided. It's crazy.
From soap dispensers and fire extinguishers to computers and film projectors, nothing was too big or too small to be stolen. In British Columbia, 42 soap dispensers were ripped out from school bathrooms within a week. One video even showed a student stealing a classmate's pants while he was in the bathroom stall. School principals across the country begged students to stop stealing, threatening disciplinary action. When that didn't work, they resorted to more drastic measures.
Thursday Night Football on Prime. It's on.
Since most of the items were stolen from bathrooms, schools across the country started temporarily closing restrooms. And the trend escalated even more from stealing to vandalism. Some schools reported their toilets being...
What's the point of stealing a soap dispenser? So people can't wash their hands. You know what's funny? Because high school kids, you know, they got the best hygiene in the world. I was a neat freak. I was a germaphobe. I had to be fresh at all times. For sure. For sure. But a lot of kids, hell, they ain't washing their hands anyway. Doing number 1 and 2. And will walk past you. That's what blows my mind. And some adults do this too because it just carried on into adulthood. Just think about that, because maybe you had this experience. You in the bathroom, and this is not even necessarily just in the high school, but if you had this experience as well. I've experienced being in a public bathroom and maybe running into somebody I know, and I'm clocking everything that they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what's up? I'm at the stall, well, the urinal. This person might be at the urinal. And the only thing that matters in the back of my mind is if and when this person wraps up, are they going straight to the sink to wash their hands, and are they using soap? What type of movements are they doing when they're washing their hands? Are we really getting the soap in there? Are we getting the front and the back? That's the only thing that I'm thinking about. I don't know about you. But it's like when you see a person you know slip up and they don't wash their hands, you kind of look at them completely different. And I felt like that a couple times in high school. And I told you, I can't remember if I told this story on stream or in a YouTube video. Get under them fingernails too? Oh, for sure. I'm trying to think. Did I tell this on I don't even remember. I might have told this on the podcast. Yeah, you know what? I told this on the podcast about a year ago. But I'll just give you a brief. This was what? Was it sophomore? JV? This might have been JV year basketball. I went to a school called Rogers High School, and we were playing, was it Comstock Park or something? I can't remember who we were playing. But there's a guy on the team. I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to out him like that. But we're going through warm-ups, and I had to go to the bathroom, and I guess he had to go to the bathroom. And why he brought the basketball in the bathroom with him is beyond me. Like, you could have just left the basketball with the rest of the players, and we could have went through the layup line, got some jump shots, all that good stuff. So, you know, I go use the bathroom, I pee. I'm at the sink, I'm washing my hands. He has the basketball in the stall with him as he's doing the number 2. All right? I know the story's crazy. I'm sorry. I had to live it, so I'm telling you. Whole time, I'm sitting there like, is bro really doing this right now? I almost need to see the basketball that he has in the stall with him just so I know not to catch it in the layup line. I will literally go out of my way to miss the ball. The ball could roll down the other side of the gym. I don't even care. And I remember he wrapped up. I thought he was coming to the sink. And he didn't. He didn't. Nope. I was like, man, I know bro coming over here to wash his hands like a good Samaritan. He got to, right? He walked out of the stall, basketball in hand, like this, 2 hands, like he was getting ready to throw a chest pass. I couldn't hold it in. I'm like, bro, you not gonna wash your hands? And I guess he thought it was funny. He was giggling and shit. It wasn't unfunny to me. And he took the ball and he ran back out onto the floor, you know, to the basketball court. And I sat there for a minute. Like, damn. I didn't know bro was like that. It was a letdown. I didn't want to shake his hand. I didn't really want anybody else to shake his hand. Because if they would have known what I had known, that information that I had, maybe they would have thought differently. But that was just a little recap. You know, let me get back to the video.
Sprayed with red food coloring. In Ontario, a bathroom had all its urinals and toilets clogged with enormous amounts of toilet paper.
It's so sad. I just don't understand why these children are turning to that kind of vandalism to express themselves.
Police across the US began arresting and charging students. On September 16th, TikTok banned the Devious Licks trend. But this dark story has a happy ending. As the Devious Licks trend ended, a new trend started where students filmed themselves giving back. It was called the Angelic Yield trend. It began on September 17th when a TikToker made a video showing them going into their school bathroom and putting a roll of toilet paper on the toilet. The on-screen text read, "Just hit the most angelic yield," while the video caption said, "No more devious licks around here." The video gained over 4 million views in 3 days and inspired hundreds of young people to anonymously donate to their schools. Finally, a trend I can get behind.
They'll leave like scented hand soap on the sinks in the bathrooms, or like they'll put toilet paper, stuff like that.
Some girls put inspirational quotes on the doors and walls and placed emergency kits in the bathrooms with sanitary items. This was a remarkable turnaround. The Angelic Yield trend was a sign of hope for our new generation. So this next trend I personally hate a lot because it has to do with shaping our culture. Icks.
Forget everything you know about antiviruses. They just don't protect you online.
I don't like this
That's
guy.
why you need
Hey, get off
Guardia
my
for
screen.
you.
Have you ever been really into someone and then they do something that makes you instantly lose interest in them? That, my friends, is called an ick. An ick is a feeling you get when something about the person you're dating suddenly turns you off. It's when attraction turns into disgust. Anything can cause an ick, like using the wrong emoji in a text or being rude to a waiter. And TikTokers took it to a whole new level by starting a trend around it. The icks trend began when a few TikTok users posted videos listing the little things that annoyed them about others.
When he takes a nap, it irrationally annoys me.
I don't like friendly guys. If I see him friendly with other people, that's a big ick.
The trend spread rapidly with people from all over the world
must have been living under a rock.
If you get out of the car and I can see even a centimeter of your butt crack, you're getting ghosted immediately.
One of them is when a guy trauma dumps on you for 2 hours.
Trauma dump? What the hell does that mean?
It's when a guy tells you all of his problems.
Once again, people are taking this too far.
So one TikTok account took it upon himself to compile an insane list of these women's dating icks. There are 585 reasons that women apparently do not like you.
So the thing that's disgusting to me is the fact that you must get over an ick, right? You have to get over an ick in order to have a good relationship. But the problem is it's tearing relationships apart because of a little thing that's so insignificant. The type of icks TikTokers were listing showed just how petty and judgmental society was becoming. When he asks a retailer for help and they don't hear him. When they push a pull door. When the roller coaster worker tightens his seatbelt thing. People who weren't usually judgmental started to become judgmental because of this trend. Like this girl who tweeted, "TikTok has made me realize that icks are really a thing and I have many." Another person wanted icks to apply to friendships too, tweeting, "Can confirm friendship icks are 1,000 times worse." Everyone has things that turn.
I've just come to the conclusion that maybe I'm just old. Maybe I'm just old now. And that's okay. Wait. Hold on. I got this comment in a Twitch chat. "Hey man, every time I see you, I want to eat a Hershey's Milky." I cannot speak. "Hey man, every time I see you, I want to eat a Hershey's milk chocolate. I love you, man." How do I take that? I'm gonna just say thank you. What are your icks? I don't even do the icks thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't sit there and conjure up everything that annoys me about people. I would have to be in the moment. Yeah, I would just probably have to be in the moment to give you that take. Yeah. But I'm not a super judgmental, complaining type of person at the same time. My ick liars. I mean, okay, I'll give you some just on the most basic level. I don't like liars. I don't want to call these icks. I hate that shit. But I don't like liars. Let me see. Bad hygiene, I guess, would be considered an ick. But it's also bad hygiene on a person that swears up and down they the freshest thing with a pair of legs, man or woman. Like, you can't tell them nothing, you know what I mean? That blows my mind. When you put great smelling fragrances on top of funk, yeah, pisses me off a little bit. Your hair is growing out real long. It looks good. Thank you. It's out there. What's another ick? Another ick of mine is pump faking. And when I say pump faking, I mean it's just something me and my homies say. Like, when you're pump faking in front of people, like you're capping. You're not being yourself. Like, we know things are a certain way, but then you trying to make yourself look a certain type of way in front of other people. And that's not necessarily bad always. It's just when you just blatantly lying. Like, this ain't that and that ain't this, and you know I know this. And then you walk back over to us and be like, come on, man. Really? And then we say, you know what? We're just going to play along with you. Not smelling like Chanel flavored.
Them off, but we're human, right? We're not perfect, so you gotta look past them. This next trend also tears relationships apart, but in a more direct way. The cheating prank trend. In 2001, a new type of prank that was way more personal emerged, the cheating prank. This prank involves someone, often a girlfriend, tricking her partner into thinking she's cheating on him and then recording his reaction. These videos quickly became popular because of the intense reactions of the people being pranked.
It's a prank! It's a fake mannequin! It's a mannequin!
In one viral video, a girl sent her boyfriend a text that suggested she was cheating on him. The message she sent to her boyfriend read, "He's leaving now, you can come over." But her boyfriend's unexpected reaction made the video go viral, earning him the title of online legend. He raced back indoors and ran upstairs to their bedroom. The girl already had the camera set up. As soon as he entered, she said, "I thought you were leaving."
I was leaving, until I saw your cheeky text message. What? Something about, like, coming over now, so, he's leaving now, you can come over.
But instead of being mad or jealous, the boyfriend assigned a different meaning to the message.
What? Are you planning like a belated birthday surprise for me or something?
No.
You're grinning!
Your birthday was over a month ago.
Yeah, but it's never too late to celebrate, is it?
Even though she insisted that it wasn't true, her boyfriend was convinced that the text message meant she was organizing a surprise party for him. Then he kissed her and headed back out the door.
I know you're doing it. Okay, I love you so much.
What?
Her boyfriend's response got a lot of likes and positive comments online. But more importantly, it made other girls wonder whether their boyfriends would react the same way. And the only way to know was to try the prank on them. There was an explosion of cheating videos on TikTok, and each of them were different in their own way. In one video, a guy was acting really shady, pretending to hide another girl in the closet. But when his girlfriend started to get suspicious, she did everything she could to check inside the closet.
Sorry, fine, I guess, whatever.
Nah, that was totally a skit. I know they do skits all the time. Yeah, a lot of these are corny.
I get it. Some of these videos aren't that bad, but there were many other reactions that were dangerous. In one video, this boyfriend went straight for the punch. In another video, a boyfriend pulled out what looked like a pew-pew.
Yo. You about to...
You play too much, bro.
About to fire his ass up.
This trend caused permanent damage to some relationships, but in our next trend, it caused permanent damage to themselves. The teeth filing challenge. When someone starts a video with the words, "I'm about to do something dumb," you know what's coming next is not good. That's when a girl...
All right, let's put the disclaimer out here. Ladies and gentlemen, out of all these challenges, this is probably one of the dumbest ones people could have done. And I'm going to assume nobody in this chat watching this stream participated, because we don't do dumb shit, right? Right. That's why I love y'all, because we got common sense. And again, I can't make any personal attacks to Gen Zers or younger, because I know what the generation that started over. Is it Gen A again? There's young and old people doing these pranks, and it's out of pocket. I hope I didn't type something wrong. I'm Turkish. You're so popular on Turkish Instagram reel posts. That's so crazy to me. Hey, thank you for letting me know, and shout out to y'all, man.
Named Ashlyn said she filmed herself doing the teeth filing challenge. This was a bizarre trend where TikTokers posted videos of themselves using nail files to reshape or smoothen their teeth. They did this to make their teeth appear straighter or fix uneven edges.
I'm gonna file my teeth down with a nail file because they are not perfect. I have some ridges and we're balling on a budget.
These videos went viral and soon hundreds of people were doing it. So Ashlyn joined the trend. She set up her camera, grabbed her nail file, and after declaring she was about to do something dumb, went to work. And it obviously didn't end well.
I originally used just a nail file and it wasn't working, so I moved to this. It was not painful when I did it, but as the days went on and I would drink cold drinks or ice cream, I felt a lot of sensitivity in my teeth.
Ashlyn had dental problems after filing her teeth because, no surprise, it's one of the worst things you can do to your teeth.
When I saw these videos, I almost fell off my chair.
The trend started around June 2020 when a 19-year-old named Mia Doe posted a video of herself filing down her uneven teeth 19. Using a nail file. Her video was viewed over 400,000 times. She allegedly decided to file her teeth because dentist offices were closed during the pandemic, so she figured she could fix her own teeth. Another TikToker admitted she shaved her teeth because dental care is so expensive. But it was gonna get a whole lot more expensive. As the trend got more popular, dentists made videos to warn people about the risks of messing with their teeth.
Dentist Todd Bertman calls the practice horrifying and says it does irreparable damage to your enamel.
Teeth are not like nails. They don't...
Yeah, so, ladies and gentlemen, your enamel does not grow back. When you lose it, it is gone. It is gone. It's hard to believe that they didn't notice, but I'm going to assume that they didn't care. They wanted that instant gratification, and they wanted it right then and there, and this is what you get.
Grow back. Filing them down can remove the enamel, which is the hard protective outer layer. Without enamel, teeth can become sensitive and painful and more prone to decay and infection.
You're gonna end up with sensitive teeth, pain, and probably root canals as well.
Many TikTokers learned that lesson the hard way. One user who filed her teeth was in so much pain that she had to take painkillers every 2 hours. It was so bad that her dentist told her that she filed into her nerve and would need a root canal. It eventually took 2 procedures to fix the problem. Others who tried the challenge posted follow-up videos showing that they regret their actions. One person summarized their experience with this tweet.
Whatever you do, don't do this. I only did because I'm stupid and was curious.
Even Ashlyn joined forces, speaking against the trend, saying it's not worth the trouble. Another terrible dental trend was when people glued fake vampire fangs to their teeth using nail glue or super glue. Another one involved TikTokers applying bleach directly to their teeth to make them whiter. And lastly, a TikToker who closed the gaps between his front teeth using rubber bands. TikTok is the worst place to get dental advice, unless of course you're a dentist.
TikTok, in my opinion, it's really a gift and a curse, man. If you don't know this, TikTok is a Chinese-based company. And if you've been living under a rock, you probably wouldn't know that. We've been at odds with them for quite some time. In my opinion, I think this is like the easiest way to infiltrate the enemy. If they own the app and they can press a button to make certain things go viral, from what we've just seen, I mean, do we gotta go to? We really don't have to have warfare at this point, right? And we can make a trend out of the stupidest, unhealthy, detrimental, life-threatening, chaotic things ever. Do we need to really go to war? I don't know, man. This is crazy.
My friends, out of all the trends so far, this next one is the worst. The Kia Challenge. In 2022, people across America were complaining on social media about their Kia and Hyundai cars being broken into or stolen. However, they weren't just blaming the thieves, they were blaming TikTok. But why? The answer is in this Facebook post from one of the victims. On July 25th, Brian Addard wrote, "The whole world is nuts. I got a call from my daughter. Someone tried to steal her Kia Soul last night, smashed the window, and there's ignition."
You've heard of the detergent pod trend? What was that? What was that about? Were kids eating the pods or something? There's just so many things that have happened. It's kind of hard to keep up with. Kid, how you doing? The world is nuts. I get a call from my daughter. Someone tried to steal her Kia Soul last night, smashed the window, and there's ignition wires all over the place. So what I know about the Kia boys is that there are videos online that exist. I don't know if it's TikTok, Instagram, Reddit, YouTube. I don't know. But there are tutorials out here that teach you how to hotwire and steal these cars. And you can do it within like 5 or 10 minutes. They ate them and recorded it. Some waste of some good detergent, you know.
Ignition wires all over the place. Then he explained why TikTok was to blame, saying the sick part is this model Kia is part of a TikTok challenge with instructions on how to steal this car using a USB cable and the ignition switch. They failed, but the damage is done. The Kia challenge is definitely one of the most disturbing trends ever seen on TikTok. It began in July 2022 when a TikToker at Robbie Ray posted a video of himself hot wiring a car. People were shocked at how simple the process was. Robbie Ray may have posted the video for educational purposes, but what most people saw was a tutorial on how to steal a car. After about 2 weeks, TikTok realized the danger of the video and took it down, but it was too late. Thousands of people had seen how to hotwire a car and they wanted to try it out. The Kia challenge took off. This challenge involved participants recording themselves breaking into cars, hotwiring them, and sometimes driving them away. Most of the cars that were broken into were Kias, hence the name of the challenge.
A woman in Highland Park found out the hard way recently, just a few days ago in broad daylight. Her 2017 Hyundai was stolen where it was parked outside her second job.
Tens of thousands of Kias and Hyundais were stolen. People's cars were stolen twice in one day. Thefts.
So, like, what do y'all think they're doing with the cars? Are they scrapping them? Are they shipping them overseas? I've seen some of these guys light the vehicles on fire. I've seen some of them just crash and bail on them. High-speed chases. That's wild. And a lot of these are young guys, too. Teenagers. It just never dawned on me when I was a teenager. Like, yeah, man, we're about to go have a whole car theft ring at age 15. I'm about to just run it up. Why not? We didn't do that for fun. Twice in one day is crazy. Exactly. I would have had to grab the blicky.
Of Kia and Hyundai cars rose by 767% in the Chicago area, and in New York, thefts increased by nearly 2,400%. The topic even made it into songs with rappers bragging about stealing Kias. But obviously, this came with consequences.
Locally, Arlington police say they've made several arrests and stress auto theft in Texas is a felony, which many young people might not realize.
And what's sadder is what this does to the victims. Someone tweeted, having your own car broken into, then you factor in inflation, living paycheck to paycheck. Some people can't afford repairs. I remember a while back, someone broke into my car in our driveway, and the repair cost about like $2,000 or something, and I was a broke college student. It was way too expensive. Another wrote, this trend absolutely makes me feel disgusted. It's really beyond me that people think it's okay to post criminal acts, let alone participate in them.
All right, that's the worst part about it to me. That's something that I've still yet to understand in this new age. Doing the crime and then doing the crime and getting caught in 4K, or doing crime on live while in 4K. It's beyond me, man. I don't even get it these days. And we always make the excuse that there's more surveillance, there's more cameras everywhere, and people have been doing this all along. Maybe? I don't know. I know we see a lot more of it, but people know that they're being recorded. That's the crazy part. And they still do it. Broad daylight. Mask, no mask. In public. At events and like large gatherings. The shit is crazy. Fill you in on the discussion. Well, we're at the tail end of this video, but the video was talking about TikTok. The TikTok beggars have been out of control. We just watched a series of trends that have happened over the years. Some of the worst trends, a lot of them I didn't know about. The teeth filing trend, the Kia boys, the cheating on your partner prank. What other ones did we see, guys? Let me know, chat. Refresh my memory.